Dirty kneading blanket out of the way. Hey everyone, B from BJ at the Movies here, also known as Ginger Heat, and I just watched The Holdovers.
You just earned yourself a detention, sir.
Me with you is already one big detention.
Son of a...
It's a movie about a teacher at a prep school, fancy prep school full of rich kids. And it's the holidays, so everybody's going home for their fancy adventures, maybe going off to the Alps or something like that. But he's been a bad boy, so he has to stay back with the holdovers, which are kids who are stuck at the school who aren't allowed to go home to their families for the holidays. This movie stars Paul Giamatti, and man, Paul Giamatti.
Can't fail this class.
Oh, don't sell yourself short, Mr. Coates. I truly believe that you can.
He is something special. This performance is so captivating, it draws you in. It really makes you feel for him. At the start, you're not really sure what's going on in this movie. There's a few different characters you get to know. Divine Joy Randolph.
You don't tell a boy that's been left behind at Christmas that nobody wants him? What's wrong with you?
Is so perfect. She brings this different kind of energy that balances out the other two. The third person being Dominic Sessa.
See, when you say it that way and throw in some pornography, it's a lot easier to understand.
I think this is actually his first ever feature film, which is pretty crazy to be put in a movie with these two. And I think he matches their energy pretty well. I think he does a good job. At the beginning of this movie, there aren't really a lot of likable characters, so I'm kind of like, why am I watching this? What is going on? I'm not really enjoying this. Now, I've had some pretty good luck watching movies on planes before. I watched Dune for the first time on a flight, and it blew me away. Yeah, okay, I didn't do it justice. I went home. After the vacation, I did watch it on my beautiful 65-inch TV, immersive experience, and I got the full experience there, and I really, really liked it. That movie I should have watched in theaters. If you've watched me before, you know I recommend watching movies in theaters, not just for the cinematic experience in terms of the big screen and the sound, it's how the movies are supposed to be watched, but also for the crowd reactions. The first time I saw Black Panther 2 was in theaters with my boy Jay, and it was a packed house, and you can't replicate that experience. Having the energy of everybody else in the theater, watching along with them, and hearing everything that was going on from the crowd while watching the movie made it so much better. It made it one of the best movie experiences I've ever had in my life. I also watched The Banshees of Inisherin on a flight. Again, blew me away. I did go back and watch that movie also on my screen because those shots of Ireland. But back to The Holdovers. Why are we watching this movie, right? It's just this kind of crummy teacher with a bunch of jerk rich kids. Well, something does happen, and their lives are changed forever throughout this movie and the connection that these people have with one another. And you get to learn more about each character as we go. And yeah, the cinematography is great, but it's really the story, the directing, and the actors that make this movie so special. And yeah, it starts out kind of funky, but as you go, you really start to care for the characters and you really start to appreciate them. All you need to know is that. A little bit of the plot, the acting is phenomenal. Dive in, because this movie is so damn good. It really surprised me. So this is an official recommendation from B. Watch this movie, watch The Holdovers. I think you'll really enjoy it. And if you don't, well, tell me I'm an idiot down in the comments. Let me know. But make sure to like, dislike, subscribe, bark at me, whatever. Just interact with it. Let me know what you thought if you've seen this movie, because I don't know a lot of people that have seen it. I don't hear a lot of people talking about this movie when I think it deserves a little bit more. And I think around awards time, this movie's gonna pop up and crop up a little bit more. But Paul Giamatti, I can't say enough about how good this performance is. Put the phone down, put this movie on, enjoy yourself. So I'm B from BJ at the Movies. This is Norman, and we watched The Holdovers. See you guys later. Peace.
This is your Rubicon. Do not cross the Rubicon.
The Holdovers.